الرسل بل لابد من تكرارها وتردادها وملاحظتها كل حين وجعلها بين عينيه حتى تمتلئ القوى العلمية بها فتنقاد الجوارح لها
إلى آخره. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على النبي الكريم محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين. As we mentioned last night, that the four khisal or virtues, or the four khaslas, or the four habits, or the four qualities, just name it like this, which is number one, at-taharat, number two, al-ikhbat, number three, as-samahat, and number four, al-adalat. So Imam Rahmatullahi alayh, he has written this chapter that how somebody will get it, and if he has it but with defects and shortcomings, so how he will remove the defects and the shortcoming and make it perfect. Or if somebody has taken one or two but missing another one or two, so then how he can gain it or re-get it. Got it? So Imam Rahmatullahi alayh, he mentioned last night that for this there are two plannings. One is ilmi and one is amali. That you can get these qualities through ilm and through amal both. Through ilm and through amal both. How somebody will become a good doctor. Yes. So there are two planes. Number one, to get and receive the proper ilm of medicine. And number two, to have the proper practice and lab or the proper clinic. So he will become a good doctor. Now look, philosophy is like this, that you have to apply that to each and every field of life. So two things. Number one, the theory. Number two, the practice. Number one, the theory. And number two, the practice. With one, you cannot get it. With one, you cannot. Why? Because if you have the theory and you do not practice, so the doctor concerned, he does not know what is good for corona. Because he does not have the clinic. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody, he does not have the proper knowledge and he started clinic, so he will kill the people. Got it? So for these four qualities, to get it, if somebody started practice without having the knowledge of practice, so what he will do? Imam Malik Rahmatullahi alayh says that man tafaqqaha walam yatasawwaf faqad tazandaq. وَمَنْ تَصَوَّفَ مَنْ تَفَقَّهَ وَلَمْ يَتَصَوَّفْ فَقَدْ تَفَسَّقْ وَمَنْ تَصَوَّفَ وَلَمْ يَتَفَقَّهْ فَقَدْ تَزَنْدَقْ وَمَنْ جَمَعَ بَيْنَهُمَا فَقَدْ تَحَقَّقْ. Got it? That one who learned deen, but he is not practicing accordingly, so he is a fasiq. What he is? He is a fasiq. And one who practices, but he does not know how to practice, so he will become zandiq. He will become zandiq. And one who learned properly and practices accordingly, he said he will find the reality, or he will approach the reality. Got it? That is, Imam Malik said it regarding deen, but that is regarding every field of life. Got it? First you have to learn, and later on you have to practice. Got it? And as I told you, that faqahat according to Imam Abu Hanifa, rahmatullahi alayh, yes, an ya'mala bima alima. That whatever you learn, practice it, you will become faqih. Got it? So without practice, you cannot become a faqih. Got it? Or not? Let me tell you one thing. You know the kafan of dead? Yes. Babul Akfan. In a hadith there is bab or not? Yes. Yes. And in fiqh? Yes. In Kitabul Janaiz, there is a specific sub-chapter, and that chapter said, Babul Akfan, that how to make a kafan or shrouding dress for a dead. Shrouding? Dress for a dead. So I have learnt it and studied it and taught it for almost 1,000 times. but I never practiced it, so I don't know how to make it. Got it? And back home, an Imam of Masjid, he has not even once in life studied that Bab. Yes, but he is Imam. So now no more, now the tailors are doing it. But sometime back when we were kids, at that time the Imam was doing that. Yes, so he was having his sewing needle, yes, and like this, yes. And in 10 minutes, he was making a jacket. Got it? Because the dad is not going for any fashion show, so that's why he was doing like this. Yes, that long stretch. Got it? So anyhow, so Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi says that the nature of human is submissive to knowledge. Nature of human is submissive to knowledge. Submissive in a sense, he is taking effect from knowledge. Yes. And what is knowledge? To conceive something. What is knowledge? To conceive something. So now somebody, he conceived shy. He conceived shy, or he conceived fear. So now that shy and that fear is just like knowledge, but it has effect on his body. It has effect on his body that at that time, even though if he is very healthy guy, and you will ask him to have sex, he is not able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Got it, not it? Yes, because he lost his energy because of shyness and because of fear. Got it? When somebody feels shy, he becomes red, and somebody got fear, he became yellow and pale. Got it? Look, this is the after effect. Apparent effect is he conceived shy, so his complexion became red, and he conceived fear, so his complexion became yellow and pale. Got it? So Imam Rahmatullah Alayhi says, it means that human nature is submissive to conceiving. Got it? And conceiving is knowledge. Imam is saying a thing. And then Imam Rahmatullahi Alayhi says that when the nafs-e-natiqa of a human is filled up with that knowledge which is in accordance with his nature, the proper knowledge, the good knowledge, the useful knowledge, the beautiful knowledge, so for sure that will get imprinted on his nafs-e-natiqa. That will get imprinted on his nafs-e-natiqa. When he will speak, look, so you will, a alim will find out that this man is a alim. That this man is, because he speaks. So it doesn't mean that he is looking at the book and he is speaking. Yes, like reading a book. He is not reading a book. Yes, he is talking like this. Where from he is reading? Still he reads. But he reads it from his nafs-e-natiqa. Yes, not this book. There is another book inside him. Got it? So he is reading from that book and conveying the same knowledge to the people. So Imam Rahmatullah Alayhi says that this thing will come to a person when he will believe that he has Rabb. He has Rabb, Allah, who does not have the shortcomings of humans. Number one. So it's not shortcomings of humans, so it means that entity is perfect. Got it? Nothing remains hidden from him. So it means that his knowledge is perfect. That is, number one, he does not have the shortcomings, yeah, so he has perfection in his entity. Number two, nothing is hidden from him, so his knowledge is perfect. Got it? And number three, that he does what he wills, so it means his power is perfect. So number one, entity is perfect. Number two, ilm is perfect. Number three, qudra is perfect. Got it? Got it, not it? So then Imam Rahmatullahi Alayhi says that also he believes that he is the one who has done a favor to us. He brought us to this world. We paid for that? Say, so he has done this favor to us that I am born. Got it? Now, not only I am born, I have the eyes, I have the ears, I have the brain, I have the heart, the kidneys, the liver, the lungs. Just from head to toe, you cannot count it. From head to toe, you cannot count it. Yes, and in modern science or anatomy, how many cells are there in human body? Say 37 trillion. 30, and how many neurons are there in human brain? 100 billion. 100 billion neurons are there. So every single atom, which is not seen even, but that is there. But to see it, you have to use what? The microscope. Got it? So that everything is the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If one neuron, they get confused. If one neuron get disturbed, what happened to the guy concerned? Yes, because the system is broken. Got it? How many neurons? Once again, 100 billion. In 100 billion, one neuron got confused and got disturbed. So then what? Yes, that guy is of nowhere. So that is the in'am and the favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So these are the tawabi'ul wujud. That is what? Tawabi'ul wujud. The requirements of wujud and existence. Got it? And also, he believes that I would be recompensed for my actions and my deeds. If that is good, I would be recompensed good. If that is bad, I would be recompensed with evil or with azab. Got it? And in this regard,